Hello, and I'm going to be talking about changes in energy stores, lesson 1 of GCSE Physics. Transportation. Many vehicles, such as cars, buses, and ships, all use fuels as chemical energy stores. They carry their own fuel. Electric trains use energy transferred from the fuel in power stations. The electricity transfers energy from the power station to the train. And as you can see, there's a diagram of a train, and basically there's power stations, and the power stations energy is transferred from the fuel in the power stations to the electric trains. Energy stores. Energy can be stored in many ways and is transferred by heating, waves, and electric current, or when a force moves an object. Here are a list of examples. Chemical energy stores include fuels, foods, or chemicals found in a battery. Kinetic energy stores describe the energy an object has because it is moving. Gravitational potential energy stores describe the energy stored in an object because of its position. Elastic potential energy stores describe the energy stored in a springy object when you stretch or squash it. So as you can see, there's a man which is pulling a slingshot, and that's an example of elastic potential energy. Thermal energy stores include the energy a substance has because of its temperature. So as you can see, there's a cup of tea, and it's basically an example of thermal energy because it releases heat. Magnetic energy. Some objects can be magnetized and create magnetic fields. They can exert forces on other magnetized objects or on a magnetic material. Energy transfers. So energy can be transferred from one store to another. In a torch, the torch's battery pushes the current through the bulb. This makes the torch bulb emit light and also get hot. When an electric kettle is used to boil water, the current in the kettle's heating element transfers heat energy to the thermal energy store of the water and the kettle. You can show the energy transfers by using a flow diagram. So the flow diagram explains basically chemical energy store in a battery, and then the electric current in the wires, and then um, energy transferred to the surroundings and will be distributed to light waves and increase in the thermal energy stores of the surroundings. So when an object starts to fall freely, it speeds up, and as it falls, the force of gravity acting on the object causes energy to be transferred from the gravitational potential energy store to its kinetic energy store. So as you can see, there's a diagram here which there is a block and is falling, and basically gravitational potential energy is decreasing when it's falling, and kinetic energy is increasing when it's falling. So the heating and sound impact, is there. So here there is a flow diagram, and uh, gravitational potential energy store to kinetic energy store to energy transferred to the surroundings, and will be distributed into increasing the thermal energy store of the out surroundings and sound waves. And if you like to continue, there are some knowledge questions. So pause the video, and I'd recommend you try these out just to see if you've understood the concept. So now I'm going to be showing the answers in 3, 2, 1. So just mark yourself, see if which ones you got right and which ones you got wrong. And well done if you've got all them right, but I hope you understood the concept, and